Mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Düstur medet. Tarikatana sohbet fil hayri min cemiye. This tariqat is based on association. Worship something else. Zikr is something else. Association is something else. With sohbet, with association, those wrong animal nafsani characteristics, it can be changed to human characteristics. It can become the nafsu mutmain with sohbet. The prayer is association too. The prayer is association with Allah. But how many they are standing there really believing that? If you are believing in that, your heart must shake. When you say Malik Yawmiddin, you must start to shake and shiver with fear from Allah. If we are in association with Allah, that is a mi'raj. It's showing how much progress we have made. If that taqwa, that adab, that high level manners and good characteristics is not coming to us if we are making a lot of prayers, which we see so many Muslims claiming that they are praying. Same thing with zikrullah. You're sitting down there remembering Allah, but there are so many who enter into illusion and delusion world when they're making the zikr of Allah too. They are making zikr of Allah not to put aside their ego, to say, Ya Rabbi, you are always remembering me. I'm always forgetting you. Forgive me, Ya Rabbi. I'm here just to be with you. Allah, Allah, Allah. No, they come to zikrullah to see lights, to see visions, to see angels, to see this, to see that. 21st century Muslims now, they're coming to zikrullah for social gathering, to praise each other, not to learn anything. Sohbet made those ones who were burying their little girls in the hot desert sand. Sohbet made those animals, those ones in the wrong thinking and wrong ideas, to become sahabis. Sohbet transformed them to become sahabis. Sahabis are the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, that they have the highest station in the presence of Allah other than Anbiya. No awliya can be higher than a sahabi after the time of the Sahabi Kiram. No matter how high they are, that is a showing respect. Sohbet is what is important. With the sohbet, association, holy association, where we are sitting here, one is speaking with permission and with knowledge and with izn. He is not coming prepared. That one with papers in front of them and looking and books and looking, that's not sohbet. That's lecture. And you know how lecture is. I can read that. No. Sohbet is something else. Sohbet, we're asking dastur and permission from our shaykh, from the awliya Allah, so they open something up from there. We're not coming prepared with anything. What is coming is what is necessary for the jama'at, for the speaker, for whoever that is there, for them to take, for them to think this is just a physical sohbet. What do we know? You think this sohbet is just 10 men, 10 women here? That's why I was getting very upset in the beginning. Because if Muslims understand the value of a sohbet, they're going to be so scared. They're not even going to enter that circle, because if their eyes are open, they're going to see there's so many powerful ones, so many malaikats, so many ones who are coming and they are watching. There are guards everywhere. What do we know? Because our eyes are closed, our hearts are sealed, and we're thinking, oh, just 10 people, 5 people over there. Let's just come and see Allah, Allah, drink some tea and go back. Everything must change in the holy association. The cells in your body must change, because this is not our sohbet. This is not my sohbet. It is a sohbet of our Shaykh and our Shaykh and our Grand Shaykh going back 40 generations, 40 Grand Shaykhs reaching to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. This is the holy association of the Prophet. That much we're showing respect. That much rahmat we are going to get. This is not about zikr. This is not about so much reciting Quran. This is not so much about praying. This is showing adab. We must make zikr. We must pray. We must read Quran, everything. But in this 21st century, foolish Muslims, they think that's it. That's enough. You can read like a robot. You can pray going up and down. Your heart is circling, counting money. Thinking about taxes. You can even make zikr of Allah, saying Allah, but you are looking somewhere. You are doing it. This is not. But a sohbat, it is different. What is necessary in this life, in these times, especially in this country, in this community? That time that awliya will open that tap, will open that faucet to send it to you. Because it must reach the heart. It must make the man to wake up, to understand how he is living in this community, how he is living with his own life. The man must learn to wake up, to learn. So many they're saying, we're talib, we're talib. Then learn. Learning is not listening like an idiot and then not applying. That is not learning. You are donkey that time. Donkey is carrying books, but the donkey does not become an alim. The donkey that circles around the Kaaba does not become a haji. May Allah protect us from being human donkeys. Our ego is a donkey, yes. That's why the Naqshbandi Tariqat, it is concentrating on the ego. It is concentrating on this number one enemy that is always sabotaging us, that is always attacking us, that is always making us to be rebellious to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is always disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shaitan disobeyed Allah one time. One, not two, not three. One time. Our ego disobey Allah all the time. 24 hours. Which one is the bigger enemy? Shaitan cannot come close to the Bani Adam. But if that Bani Adam open the door to Shaitan and invite Shaitan to come, it's finished. You can have the most strongest castle, strongest fort. You're putting with all kinds of security everywhere. But if you open the back door, what's going to happen? Everything is lost. Zero. Finish. All that is no good for nothing. Naqshbandi Tariqat must concentrate on the ego. Must make us to understand the tricks and the traps of our ego. How the ego is fooling us. Everyone, number one, to say, no, I don't have ego. The man who says you don't have ego, you have ego up to Sidratul Muntaha. Because Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, Ya Rabbi, protect me against the evil of my ego. Don't let me to stay with my ego, even for a blink of an eye. This is how important it is. This is what makes Naqshbandi Tarikatul Aliyah, the highest tariqat. The end of their ways is the beginning of ours. You can make so much zikr, you can go up to Sidratul Muntaha. You're not taking care of your ego, you go down to Asfal Safilin. But the man who takes care of his ego, he doesn't care for Sidratul Muntaha too. He cares only for Allah. He cares only for Prophet. He cares only for his Shaykh that is going to take that fana, finished. He's not caring for nothing else. Because he loves. And he says, I must be with the one that I love. He doesn't care where he's going. He must be with the one that you love. Everybody understands this in life. Everybody falls in love one time or another. You don't fall in love with man, woman, you fall in love with your car. You fall in love with your shoes. These days, people falling in love with their shoes. They don't want to separate from their shoes. I know someone who loves his shoes so much, he goes to sleep with his shoes. And what are all these loves? They understand, but they cannot understand the love of Allah and the Prophet. And they are making so much fitna and confusion to people who are following properly. To people who are following correctly. Some things they see, they may not understand, but this is the nature of 21st century Muslims. That's why they're under so much lanat. Because instead of being sincere and honest and going up and asking, they go behind and they start talking back. They start backbiting. They start spreading fitna. You have a question? Come ask. We understand if you don't understand. There is a reason why we do things too. We are not here for each other. We're here for Allah. Only Allah can make us happy. Only Allah can give us peace. Not you, not me. We're not here. I'm saying this again. We're not here for people to come here. But if people are coming here, you are under the obligation now, more and more, to keep to the adab of this place. No one is here by special invitation. No one is here as an exception. Isn't it? This is Islam. You want to be exception? There are so many masjids out there. There's so many other associations. Go there. We're not stopping you. We're not even telling you, don't go there because they do bad things. Don't go there. No, they say it because of us. They say of us, don't go there. They're making zikr of Allah to you. Stay with your shaitans then. Because Allah is saying openly in the Ayatul Karimah, who is more tyrant than that one who is forbidding the remembrance of Allah in the masjids? Alhamdulillah, we are given something. This is valuable. This is very valuable. It's not because of you and me. It's not because of stones or a couple of carpets. No. It is because the eyes, the tajalli of Allah is here. Because Awliya Allah, because Sultan al-Awliya has opened a place here. And there will be so many other places that will be open. As much as the murids there, they are keeping tightly to the adab and to Islam, then that much rahmat is going to come. If you say no, we're just going to recite, Shaitan knows more knowledge than you and me. He knows not 4 books, 104 books. It didn't save him. Not one single thing saved him because he lost his manners in front of his Lord. Don't lose your manners. So many losing their manners too. So many being with us for so many years, Shaitan fooled them and they lose their manners. Don't think losing the manners is just by staying and saying something. Maybe you don't say anything. Maybe you're going to say, oh, I cannot take this anymore. Let me go take a break somewhere. You're going to take a break from where? From Allah? Go take a break from Allah. If you take a break from Allah, where are you going to be? Who are you going to be with? If you take a break from Dargah, where are you going to go? You're going to be in Jahannam. You know it too. Shaitan wants you to keep you there. You're still not waking up. You think after you take a break, you're going to become better? You're going to have such nice, more relaxed, like an American-style vacation? then you're going to come back and you can deal with it. It's like a man who is sick, and more sick you are, more you need doctors, more you need the hospital. Says, no, 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 this is too much treatment. I need to take a break. This is too much. You think you're going to get better? That is when the bayat must take action. That is when you must step on your ego. That is when the will must take. That is when you must step on your arrogance and you must go to that one and you must say, help me. Put your head to sajda. Whoever Allah is sending, go to that one and saying, help me. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Yes, this is being a man. Not to just disappear. We cannot afford to do that. Not in these times. People are free, of course. We're never forcing people. I'm not forcing you. This is a place. I'm not forcing you to come. I'm not forcing you to go. I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. You do as you like. But there is a protocol in every place. And those who are intelligent believers, and believers must be intelligent. If you don't have manners, then you're not going to feel so comfortable here. That's all. Let me tell you something. Who has manners in these days, okay? Christians and Jews coming to the zikr, they have more manners than some Muslims. You know that? Yes. You look down on Christians and the Jews. Huh? They come to our zikr. They know how to sit properly. They're looking, everyone is sitting like that. They just sit like that. They're not used to it. They say, this is manners. So many, they never made sajda one time in their lives. We say, come, have some free food. They say, okay. They stand up, they make sajda. Say, it doesn't matter, eat some food. We go to so many other places. They look around, they like it. They show proper manners. Muslims have lost. Saying we know so much Islam, but they have lost their manners. They have lost everything now. Completely following shaitan that time. But that one who does not know so much, he's not doing so much, but he's having manners in front of his Lord in holy associations, then those ones, the awliya Allah, very easy. They can just remove all his difficulties. Very easy. It's nothing for them. So you have difficulties, but you show manners. Ya Rabbi, remove it. Allah does not refuse them. Whatever they ask, Allah gives. So be careful in holy associations, because Allah looks into their hearts. Because their hearts, they have cleaned it and they have put Allah in their hearts. So be careful if you're making them upset. If they get upset, and Allah will get very upset if any of his friends are upset, then you're going to be in trouble that time. Yes. It doesn't matter who you are, how high level, how much money, how much connected you are. You're making awliya Allah to be upset? Wait. This is for those who believe. As you like again. If you like, be with us. We have so much more to give. We have dunya, we have akhirat, we have more than that. But we're not here for dunya. We're here for Allah. As much value as we put, then that time, more value Allah is going to give us. Inshallah, we learn something. If you don't like what I'm saying, it doesn't matter to me, like I said. Leave it there. It's for me. We're not begging anyone to be with us. We're not begging anyone to leave us too. You like, you stay. But there is always protocol where you are. You know how to keep manners and protocol in front of the kafirs. You don't know how to keep manners and protocol in the masjids of Allah. You can do it with other masjids, not here. I don't have that right. You don't have that right. None of us have that right, because this is the law of Allah. If a person is a little bit crazy, we understand. If a person is not normal a little bit, we understand. Person is too young, not understanding, we understand. We're speaking to the mature people, that time you cannot have any excuse. Not for me, not for you. So, this is what we have to learn. One veil is going to be removed then. We have 70,000 veils to remove. Another veil, another veil, another veil. Last 7 breaths, Allah will move, giving the power to our Shaykh to remove the veil. Now we know which station we have reached in this Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah. Then immediately they take us, because now we're not fooled. We don't see where we are. It's like you are working and the man, your boss, is not giving you a pay. Huge pay that you're supposed to have is not necessary. We'll give you a couple of dry pieces of bread, some water, some. You have a lot of money, your pay. He says, no, not necessary. You work and you work your whole life. And then when you're ready, he says, here, take everything now. Now you are ready. That is what we are aiming for. Not for this dunya. Because now, if we get the blessings too, we're going to squander, we're going to waste it. We're not going to know. This is a sohbet. If people are looking for something else, they may go somewhere else. But here we are learning. Those who wants to learn, you may learn. You may know. If you have questions, ask. If we have the answers, we give. We are not responsible to know every answer to every question. But we speak if permission is given to us, inshallah rahman. We need to know. Now, we're all here to learn. Me, you. I'm not pulling myself out of this. I'm also included in this. So, inshallah rahman, a couple of things we need to know. The Muslims, they are not understanding this. Listen carefully. Everyone here too. In Islam, when there is a dua, what is the sunnat? Is holding your hands up sunnat? Yes, it is. There are different times Holy Prophet ﷺ used to raise his hands so high they can see the whiteness. We haven't come to that yet because there's no spirit. But you felt something in the zikr today, isn't there? There is some sort of spirit. Why you think that is happening? You think that kind of power is going to happen if everybody is just so nice, everybody is just doing as they like, there's no discipline, there's no adab, there's no value. Muslims don't make this, they don't make this. They make this. They make dua like this. We're asking Allah to put something in our hand, but we're putting our hands here, below our belly button here. I'm not surprised because they're reading Quran like that in masjids too. They're sitting down, they're putting the Quran Karim here. You think that time, no matter how well connected you are, whatever lineage you're coming from, whatever prayers you're making, you're asking Allah, now Allah is ready to give you, and you're putting here, Allah is going to bless. In fact, it is forbidden, isn't it, for us to put our hands here. Prophet ﷺ forbid it for men and for women to put our hands here, to put it here. Now we're seeing so many, they're coming, they're putting it here. No, you're putting it here. No, that's not important. It is very important. It is most important. We think we are not Wahhabis, but Wahhabis are doing that. They don't raise their hands for dua. They say it's bid'at. We're saying we're not Wahhabis, but we're doing it again. That's good. You're putting your hands down. Because to do this too, this, it cuts off your barakat from here. Isn't it? We read so much. We do so much. Basic things. That's what I'm saying. We're protecting our houses with so much walls, so much security, but we're leaving the front door open. This is very bad. Very bad. Again, we're saying this for the benefit of everyone. This is not to insult no one. We're all here to learn. If you feel insulted, if you feel bad, I cannot help you. We're coming here to learn. If you want me to come here to praise you, then that's not what we are about. You can go to other places, they can praise you. But this is not personal. This is for you, a reminder, and for me as a reminder too. Like this, it is very bad. Like this is very bad. Muslims now walking with their hands tied behind their back and they're walking. And that is also forbidden. Yahudis, they do it. It is a Yahudi sunnah. Muslims, we don't walk with our hands behind our back like this, walking. It is forbidden. This is basic. But if you have the basis, if you have the foundation, that time you can build something. If there's no foundation, you cannot build too much. Inshallah Rahman, may we have good foundations. Yeah? May Allah forgive me and bless you. Couple of words, reminder for you and for me. If you have any questions, ask. If there's something that you want to say, say. Say something that is going to give you benefit, or else keep silent. They're not my words. They're the words of our Prophet. The sign that Allah does not love that one, he's saying, is when you see that man busy with knowledge that does not concern him. It doesn't concern him. Now, 21st century man, everyone is going around interfering into other people's business. It doesn't concern you. You interfere, it doesn't concern you. More barakah to be lifted from you. May Allah protect us from that. Wa min Allah tawfiq, hurmatil habib, hurmatil fatiha. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay.